Hi, awesome calm 284 students being taught by Dr. Terry Schliesman. My name is Jack Lucido. I'm the department chair. I'm a longtime colleague of Terry Schliesman. I came here in 2007. I just want to say what most excites me about my field is storytelling. Media for social change has kind of been my thing. So I've done work with autism awareness, sexual assault, hazing, sustainability and ranching, archaeology, anthropology. So I like to do mostly documentary work and mostly short form, less than 30 minutes for academic use for film festival screening. And that's kind of my thing. And I came here in 2007. I used to work in film and television for a long time before I went to grad school. I worked for public television and NBC affiliate as well. I probably made about, 3,000 or so television commercials in my time. So yeah. And I'm the department chair. Terry was my boss, the department chair, when I first was hired here in 2007. And he's been a wonderful mentor, and he's been a good friend. And so let's talk a little bit about Terry. He's most interested in our communication systems as they continue to evolve at a dizzying pace. I'm going to go off script a little bit and just say that Terry took a sabbatical last fall and educated himself at a very high level on social media and communication through social media and analytics and memes and production, and did a faculty course seminar, if you will, through Stanford University, among other things. And Terry's a gifted educator, and I think for his part, he is so because he's a lifetime learner. He's not given up on the idea that he still has things to learn and new experiences to take on to inform himself as a human being and the ones he loves, but also to inform his teaching. Dr. Park, an amazing researcher we have here, teaches in the strategic communication area of the communication arts program. She would teach you a media writing class, potentially a public relations class. She was a Korean national, recently got her US citizenship. And her research has very much to do with social media analytics, with intercultural communications and the new digital media age. And she is someone, that you'll come to know and probably have some coursework with. Stephen Cole Hughes, our colleague in theater. Stephen is an actor, is a playwright, is a director, and was so long before he ever considered teaching, kind of like me in terms of television and film production before I considered teaching. His wife and his daughter are here in Gunnison. They bought a home. He's made a home. He's on what's called the tenure track. So he's in a situation where he's got a few years with us before he kind of accepts or is approved for a permanent position. He's the director of our theater program, and which I want you to investigate and think about, even though you might be a film or strategic communication, emphasizing student, you still probably, I recommend you should take advantage of Stephen's expertise and the opportunity to do some storytelling or acting or creative or technical work for a theater production or two. It would be good, very good experience to inform your, again, your strategic communication or film studies prowess, okay? Ian Curry is our delightful lecturer in communication. Ian has a degree like mine, a Master of Fine Arts in film. He is technically mostly an experimental filmmaker, but he's also an expert documentarian as well. He works in the department. He works also for our marketing arm for the university, and then he teaches a couple of classes. He's the gentleman who would help you with check-in and check-out of your equipment, or have some of his work study students help you with that. So if you're checking out audio or filmmaking production gear for a class that you're in, you'll come in contact with Ian. He is easily approachable and just delightful, and someone you want to get to know in terms of your matriculation and working through your coursework here at Western, no matter what your emphasis is. And then Spencer Musser is our technical director of theater. And much like Ian, Spencer teaches a couple classes in theater and does some work for the university kind of outside of the department, but in terms of managing our spaces like Taylor Auditorium and the studio theater downstairs in Taylor Hall. And he is the behind the scenes person. He's fully qualified to direct a show or probably even act in a show, but he is really a designer and is about lighting and set design, those sorts of things, sound design. And so he would be the person, if you're interested in the technical side of film or any kind of production, including theater, he's the one you want to get to know, and he's the one you would work with if you were going to be working on lights or sound, some other set design or something for one of the theater productions that happens both semesters each year. So get to know him. I'm the department chair, which means a lot of things. The department's called CALL, which probably means nothing to you, but Communication Arts, Languages, and Literature, CALL, Communication Arts, Languages, and Literature. So there's some BA programs there, Communication Arts BA, that I teach in, and that has a film studies emphasis, a strategic communication emphasis, and a theater emphasis. And we have minors in those areas as well. Then there's an English BA with creative writing and literature studies and a K-12 licensure program. And then we have a Spanish BA with also licensure programs and a standard major in Spanish. It's comprehensive now, I believe. And then we also have a philosophy minor. So it's a big department, including myself and our administrative assistant, Cindy Petito. There's 28 of us. So that's what I'm in the middle of doing now, is trying to make a couple films and trying to teach my classes, but also help and take charge of managing this department and helping these amazing instructors do their jobs. So with that, I'll say goodbye and hope you have an awesome week and rest of the semester. I know it's weird doing all this by Zoom, but we'll survive and we'll get through it. We sure appreciate your resilience, all right? Reach out to myself or Dr. Schliesman for anything you think you might need. Take care.